Hi, I'm Jason. I'm stage manager, and I'm also playing one of the monkeys. So, fun.
I'm Hunter, and I am Horton the elephant.
I'm Corey, and I'm Gertrude McFuzz.
I'm Maya. I'm production assistant and play Mrs. Mayor and a bird girl.
I'm Abby, and I'm the choreographer, the junior choreographer, and I'm Mr. Mayor and a bird girl.
I'm Anna, and I'm playing the young kangaroo.
I'm Madeline, and I'm playing Maisie La Bird, and I'm also the junior costumer.
I'm Gwen, and I play Sarah Kangaroo.
I'm Gia, and I'm junior director.
I'm Joey, and I'm playing Judge Yodel the turtle.
I'm Emily, and I play the Grinch and a bird girl.
Take every book of Seussical and just
Dr. Seuss.
of Seuss, just Seuss, no, of Dr. Seuss, and just push it into one play, and that's kind of everything. Like, we have the Grinch, we have some random little like animals here and there that you've seen from all the books, and it's about Horton, who's
Horton, here's a who.
who's everybody thinks is crazy, and he is, but he's trying to save the smallest, tiniest planet in the sky or in the world, and which is all the Who's, and nobody believes him, and he wants everybody to know, like, hey, these are actually people. Like, you need to know this.
There's so many cool messages. There are messages about a person's a person, no matter how small. Anyone is a person. If they're a person, they deserve the same rights as everyone else. Mm-hmm. There's messages about acceptance. There's a lot of acceptance. There's
Like accepting who you are. Like with Gertrude, she takes this pill to try to get all these feathers so she can impress Horton, but really in the end, he just likes her with her one little tail, and he doesn't care.
One of, I think, the coolest moments is there's this song. It's a song where they're basically all singing how they want to get to Salisaloo, which is kind of their dreamland where everything's better. And you have all these characters on stage at once, all wanting the Salisaloo and all wanting things to be a better place. And I think that's a good message to keep on searching for Salisaloo, that they kind of tie into a kid's show, which I think is really cool. Back in February, we went to this huge theater convention called Junior Theater Festival, and it's held there's one in Atlanta and there's one in Sacramento every year. And basically, it's this convention where kids get to come and be able to express love for musical theater. And one of the things that they do is awards for each of these groups that come, because each of these groups will come and perform and take workshops, and there's auditions there and everything, and they kind of judge each group throughout the week. And what we got was an inspiration award for getting a group from a really small town together with basically no funding. We just kind of skin and bone just all came together, and we're like, we're gonna go to this convention. So we did. We all practiced for months during winter time, and we just went up and left for this convention. And that's why we got this award for being in this tiny town with no funding. We still made it. We had to perform a 15-minute version of Seussical the Musical. Mm-hmm. So we had to break our show down into 15 minutes and perform it. And basically, it's 15 minutes of pure exhaustion and exhilaration and craziness and so much fun. When you're performing it, you don't get a break. You just go number after number after number, and you have to, there's no costumes or scenes or anything. You have literally about 4 boxes and your actual self to convey this musical that you're about to put on in your actual theater. And it's crazy to see how many cool ways you can convey this show in 15 minutes and without costumes or props, and it's so cool. And then you get to watch all these other kids. We saw kids, there were some I know from other countries like Australia, and I think there was North Korea. There were some from North Korea, all over the US, all there because we really love musical theater.
How it felt coming home with the trophy and stuff, it was very like overwhelming kinda, because we see all those people there that's been there so many times. They like know how it works. This is our first time, and we're one of the smallest. I think there was only one group that was smaller than us with 3 people, but we were one of the smallest. And seeing all these people going in and being like, oh yeah, like this is our like 12th time here, like it's fine, like we're like friends with all of them. So it was kind of like overwhelming at first, but then when we got the trophy, we're like, oh my gosh, like we can do this. This is something that we can show people. Like it doesn't matter what size you are, you can go in and still make an impact. And it was really cool.
Honestly, we were all very nervous and scared and anxious to go there, and we thought everyone was going to be like, we're better than you, but everyone there was so nice and welcomed us. And I remember when they announced our names, everyone just shot up and we were screaming, and there were other groups that they were excited for us because we became friends with a whole bunch of groups, and you know, they know how small we were and the effort, and so it was fun to see other groups standing and being excited when we got an award. So it was just a really cool, overwhelming feeling.
You could feel like the love and support from people. Like when we were done with our show, like people got up and clapped and wooed and cheered, and it was so nice to feel like it isn't about the competition. It's about everybody meeting each other and going to one place and sharing the same passion and love.
And it makes a special bond because we don't even know these people, but you know, we're participating in the same things that they are. And it brought us very close to some people that we haven't even met. Definitely brought our group closer to each other in many ways.
I think when we came back, we were all a bit different. We all realized how serious we want to take this, and we all came back kind of with a new breath of air. And then we kind of decided, let's go harder. And so basically what happened next is we had us helping with staff stuff. Like Abby here, most of the choreography you see in the show was done by Abby. Jason has been helping with stage managing. Maya here has been helping with all of our media and all of our social connections, and it's amazing because now we're not only learning how to act on stage for this competition, we're learning how to continue this as careers in other aspects of this. And
but don't forget about yourself. Like she's our director, and without her, like, where would we be? We'd be in the circle being like, what do we do?
Shake it out just over and over again.
But I think it's really cool to see everyone doing some stuff that you don't get until you're in college, and we're getting it in middle school and high school, and we were excited because that convention showed us that we could do it.
And it's all thanks to Terry Hale.
It's really cool bringing the show together as a full show instead of just 15 minutes because we get to focus more on each individual character, and like we get to introduce new people like Corey Hines, and it's been so much fun. It's like my favorite process is watching how it all comes together from the very beginning to the very end, and just like performing it for everybody is so cool.
It definitely helped us with our characters because when we go to the competition, we have to try so hard to tell the story in just the little amount of time that we have. But now that we're able to perform the whole show, we have these chances to really get deep into these characters and show everything that was out there. Because in JTF, we weren't able to say, you know, this is Mr. Mayor and Mrs. Mayor, because they only got to introduce themselves. We didn't get to get into like their story and what it meant. Or other characters like Maisie LeBird, she didn't get her moment to shine because she only had like the few seconds that was able to introduce her. But it definitely, in the show, you get to work so much on your acting skills, on making friendships, like working with other people has been very fun because there's so much more people that are doing the show with us.
I think we're all very excited to show the audience what young teenagers can put together, and we're ready for an audience, I believe, and we're all anxious, and everyone needs to come see it. It's gonna be so fun.
It's something special for our home. We're all from Union County, and
Yeah.
We want to show Union County. We want new kids to come and say, I didn't know that was a thing we could do. I didn't know that theater was an option. And I want musical theater to grow here as it should, you know? I think it's really cool to have kids come because they saw Seussical and then next year they come and join us and go to JTF.
It's a really big like thank you.
Yeah.
To because without Union County, we wouldn't have the Opera House, and we wouldn't be. Without that, I would be doing sports, and nobody wants to see that.
This is taking me out of track. This is a big deal.